Good morning. I am Dr. J. Balakrishnan, Professor of Chemistry, Department of Science and Humanities, Sri Muthukurum Institute of Technology, Chennai. Today we are going to discuss about batteries, types of batteries and application of batteries. Batteries are energy sources. In battery, the chemical energy is converted into electrical energy, since it is called electrochemical cell. Energy released is by decrease in the Gibbs free energy minus delta G. We know that delta G equal to minus NFE, maximum useful work. Delta G is less than 0. What is battery? Arrangement of several electrochemical cell connected in series that can be used as a source of direct electrical current. Requirement of battery. It should be light and compact, easy for transportation, long life at use and not in use. Voltage should not vary appreciably during its use. Types of batteries: primary or non-reversible battery or a cell. If the electrochemical reaction is not reversible even by passing external electrical energy, these are not rechargeable. Example, dry cell, mercury cell. Secondary or reversible battery or a cell. Electrode reaction can be reversed by passing electrical energy. They are also called as storage cell or accumulator. Example, lead acid storage cell, nickel cadmium cell. Flow battery or a fuel cell. The reactant, product and electrolyte are continuously passing through the cell. When the reactant are stopped, the energy is stopped. Example, hydrogen water fuel cell, dry cell or Leclanche cell. The view of the cell is displayed in this picture. Alkaline batteries. There are different types of alkaline batteries in which we are having a metal cap, insulator, zinc body, mixture of manganese oxide, potassium hydroxide, powder, zinc, starch and water and carbon rod, and again it was connected by or covered by metal cover. Batteries. Alkaline battery. In the alkaline battery, the cell reaction at anode, zinc is oxidized, at cathode, manganese dioxide is reduced. The electromotive force obtained by alkaline battery is 1.5 volt. Advantage over the dry battery. Zinc does not dissolve readily in a basic medium. The life of alkaline battery is longer than the dry battery because there is no corrosion on zinc electrode. Alkaline battery maintain its voltage. It is one of the advantage as the current is drawn from it. Uses. It is used in calculators, watches, etc. Lead storage cell or lead accumulator or acid storage cell. It is a secondary battery that can be recharged several times. Works as a voltaic or galvanic and electrolytic cell. It consists of 3 to 6 voltaic cell in series and results about 6 to 12 volts. At anode, lead electrode. At cathode, lead oxide in lead metal grip. Electrolyte is sulfuric acid. The density of sulfuric acid is 1.3 mg per liter. The potential is 2 volt. Lead storage cell or lead accumulator or lead storage cell. Cell may be represented as lead, lead sulfate, double ash, sulfuric acid as electrolyte, lead oxide and lead. At anode, lead is oxidized. At cathode, lead oxide is reduced. Lead storage or acid storage cell recharging. Lead sulfate plus water and energy charging gives lead and lead sulfate and sulfuric acid. It is reversed by discharging gives energy, water and lead sulfate. Batteries. Advantage. Mainly uses and produce very high current. Self-discharging rate is low. It works effectively at low temperature. Disadvantage. Recycling is hazard to environment. Mechanical strain reduces battery capacity. Uses. It is used in automobiles, car, buses, etc. and it is used as a inverters. Nickel cadmium battery or a lithium nickel battery. At anode we have cadmium electrode and cathode nickel oxide in a metal grip. Electrolytes are potassium hydroxide. The cell potential is 1.4 volt. The anode and cathode cell reaction taking place, cadmium plus potassium hydroxide discharge gives cadmium hydroxide, and cathode nickel hydroxide electrolyte plus water gives nickel hydroxide and potassium hydroxide. Example of reversible battery or a secondary battery, nickel cadmium cell. Advantages of nickel cadmium battery: it is smaller in size and lighter, having longer shelf life than lead batteries. Like dry cell, it can be packed and in sealed container. Disadvantage: the main disadvantage of nickel battery or a nickel cadmium battery than expensive than lead battery, used in calculators, transistor and cordless application. Lithium battery. The main advantage of lithium battery is it has a solid electrolyte. Instead of liquid electrolyte or a paste, solid electrolyte is used. Lithium is at anode and titanium sulfide is at a cathode, and polymer solid is used as a solid electrolyte. You have shown the representing the charging and discharging of lithium battery. Lithium battery discharging: at anode, lithium oxides to lithium plus, and cathode, titanium sulfide plus electron gives titanium sulfide anion. The cell voltage produced by lithium battery is 3 volt. Advantage of lithium battery: the cell voltage is very high, 3 volt. Since lithium is a lightweight metal, only 7 gram material is required to produce 1 mole of electron. Since lithium has most negative E potential, it generates higher voltage than any other type of cell. Since all the constituents of battery are solid, there is no possibility of leakage from the battery. This battery can be made in variety of sizes and shape. The main disadvantage of lithium battery is it is more expensive and sometimes it is a radioactive material. Uses: button size lithium battery used in calculators, watches, etc. The main picturization shows that a lithium sulfur battery, how it is charging and discharging. Fuel cell: the volatile cell that converts the chemical energy of fuel directly into electric energy without combustion. Hydrogen oxygen fuel cell, methyl alcohol oxygen fuel cell. Hydrogen oxygen fuel cell is shown in the left hand side and methyl alcohol oxygen fuel cell is shown in right hand side. Electrode: porous anode and cathode made up of compresses carbon containing small amount of catalyst like platinum, palladium and silver. Electrolyte is 25% of sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide. The working at anode and cathode shown chemical equations. The EMF of cell is about 0.8 to 1 volt. Application of hydrogen oxygen fuel cell used in auxiliary engineering sources in space vehicle, submarines and other military vehicles. In case of hydrogen oxygen fuel cell, the product of water is proved to be a valuable source of fresh water by the astronauts. Fuel battery: when large number of fuel cells are collected in a series, it forms fuel battery. Advantages of fuel battery: the efficiency is about 75% and it takes less time for operation. It is a pollution-free technique. It produces electric energy directly from the reaction of fuel and oxidizer. It produces drinking water. Disadvantage: fuel cell cannot be stored electrical energy as other cell do. Electrode are more expensive and it is short-lived. Storage and handling of hydrogen gas is very dangerous. Thank you for hearing. Signing off from Sri Muthukuram Institute of Technology. Thank you.